Hello, and welcome to What the Fuck News. Now, not all of it's going to be a what the fuck, but there's going to be a few strange articles. Anyway, so I don't know if I should give everybody a minute to get in or if they can just catch on the replay. I don't know. No, screw it. I don't need anybody much warning anyway. Ah, I can't prepare myself either. Anyways, so we're going to start out with President Trump says he's planning to ban TikTok from the United States. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. No longer will we have to have those stupid banner ads at the top of our screen for TikTok, nor are we going to have to worry about seeing too many teenagers acting like asses for the next 30 seconds on TikTok in our timelines and feeds. So, apparently it was also a national security issue as well. Although, I think Google itself actually is a national security issue. But I don't know. Well, also, it turns out that California has gone further to lose their mind. They want to change their California logo because of what you obviously see on the tree in the background. Apparently, people don't remember that lots of people were hung. They would, of any walk of life, any color, because of stealing someone else's gold, murder, stealing horses would get you hung. But apparently they think this is just a racial situation, not like lots of different people got hung for hundreds of years for many different things. But apparently California is even offended by it on its own, so it's upset with itself. So they're going to try to change the logo apparently. Anyway, it also here in this other bit of news. Let me scroll up a little bit for me. House Democrats find the administration overspent for ventilators by as much as $500 million. Very costly. Ooh. Now, see, here's my issue. How do you overspend on ventilators if the ventilators were needed and the devastation is so high? So either the ventilators weren't needed and the devastation is not as high as they're saying, or they didn't overspend. I'm kind of curious. I'm wondering. Makes me wonder. I don't know. I don't tell you. They're all fucking twats. I wouldn't have them bag my groceries. They can't keep account of anything. Anywho, and in spacey news, SpaceX crew is planning on trying to do a re-entry soon. Yes, it's that time. They've been up there for about a month or so, I think, and they're hoping to land, but they're going to have to postpone it because of a storm that is in the areas that they are going to be landing. Which brings us to Hurricane Isaiah, I believe. It looks like Isaiah. I don't know. Tomato, tomato. Anyway, so apparently we have a hurricane that's coming up from the Bahamas, probably tearing up the Bahamas. It'll probably taper off once it gets to like the middle of Texas. That Florida might be in some shape as well. Anyway, which also, humorously enough, in a messed up way, brings me to us to news in Argentina, where apparently someone has broken the fifth seal during the time of Revelations, and now we have a swarm of locusts. I know everybody's been talking about their 2020 bingo card. If you had anything from Revelations on there, you might want to put an X on that because there you go. And if y'all remember, all those check marks, they got their little accounts hacked, and all the blue check marks had accounts paused. Apparently, it was all due to a 17-year-old boy they are accusing of doing this, and two of his buddies. A 17-year-old Graham Clark, I do believe, is being accused of doing a Bitcoin hacking and hacking Twitter and the blue checkmark account. I am fucking impressed that a 17-year-old could actually do that. I'm lucky my computer can even stream correctly. But I say free Graham Clark. Because he, for at least for a day, he made the blue checkmark shut the fuck up. We should have a candlelight visual for that boy. And of course, let's see. Hold it. Ah, there we go. And of course, no news report in would be complete without the bitch of the century. That's right. Ghislaine Maxwell. A lot of her stuff has been released. Some court testimony has been released by, excuse me, I got a bit of a hairball these days. Anyway, and a lot of names have been redacted on there. Oh, wow, now it's showing me the chat. Oh, hello, Stony and Slasher and Snowdub and Irish. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So glad you guys are here. Sorry, my thing doesn't like to, I have to refresh it, then it shows me the chat, so sorry about that. But anyway, so, the Chomo version of Heidi Fleiss over here is claiming she hadn't had much interaction with Epstein for the last 10 years. And there seems to be question on at least one of the accusers on whether or not it's true. Now, the accuser, from what little I could read of the documents, which if you go to my Twitter wall, I did put up an article that has the link so you can go read it. Fucking a lot of reading, let's say. Some of her testimony does sound a little shaky, but it's also been quite many years, so she might have timeline slightly off. Although they did have some names marked out on the testimony, which is interesting, but apparently Attorney General Barr, I do believe, was not marked out. And also another name that I probably should know, but don't recognize, is also on the list. I've heard he's a twit. I don't really know much about him. But nonetheless, I will try to put the link in the description of this video so y'all can go check that out. Or like I said, you can go check out my Twitter. It should be only about 3 tweets down. I haven't tweeted much in the last couple of days. Anyways, so that pretty much concludes our little news highlights and everything. And oh, hello, Justin. And she did exactly what she intended to. Oh, I'm quite sure she did. Like I said, she's the Chomo version of Heidi Fleiss. Let's see. Oh, Orville family. Hey, how are you? And Terry Rose. August 1st with a question mark. Hey. Alright, wait. Oh my god. I hit the wrong button, and the one is also an exclamation mark. So that was most likely where the mistake was made. I didn't let go of the shift key quick enough. Sorry. And Aunt Jazzy has joined. Hello, Aunt Jazzy. Wow. Yes, it was a fairly short newscast. I don't know how long it's been going on, but usually I'm almost at my 8-minute mark. Usually I keep it about 8 minutes or less, give or take. So that way people don't have to sit through a long whole to-do about the news. So, meow to you, yes. So, I just figured I'd let you know. I appreciate that. I probably would not have noticed till probably a few hours later. So it's August exclamation today. Awesome. Let's see. And I'm doing okay, and Justin is asking everybody else how they're doing as well. I'm at my 8-minute 35 mark. If y'all are interested, I might live stream later on and we'll shit and chat with everybody. So I'm not gonna do the whole starting up. Okay, apparently something's going on outside, and I probably need to attend to that. But I get involved in my truck and stuff. Anyway, love to all.